Ayah-told-yah-so, faith, family, and flag, triple threat of liberty! Where's the scoreboard, boys? Because we just painted the town marinara! Hey, pretty lady, boom, 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 boom. Hey, pretty lady. Still stop, tumbler one, boom, tumbler two, boom. Make room, gentlemen, this train doesn't stop. Liquid courage, top shelf, imported from my very own pocket. Listen to that gurgle, sounds like winning. Overflow, that's just enthusiasm. Second board, look at that shine. Third, don't be shy. Men, the fireworks have officially started. The buffet of battle is open, and I'm first in line. Bureaucracy can't catch me now. Cartwheel of freedom. Look at those arrows dancing across the map. Ballerinas of democracy. Oh, look at them, gentlemen. Look at those sleek angels sliding off the rails, tails of fire, legs kicking for the sky. Each one a silver swan leaping from the deck because it just can't wait to meet destiny. Coordinates locked. Guidance whispering sweet nothings. 3, 2, 1, whoosh! The lid pops and the bird jumps out like a champagne cork with a jet engine. Look at her climb. Booster flaming. Tail painting a perfect question mark in the night. They stretch, they arch, they chase the coordinates like they're lovesick, long and white and righteous, humming with yearning. And there, watch, there they find the spot, nuzzle right in. Boom! Threads a needle at 600 miles an hour and gives the bad guys a good night. And behold, feast your eyeballs on the hottest ticket in town, an active theater of operations. See that spotlight blinking over the Gulf? That's our stage, fellas. Curtains up, and yours truly is headlining. Drink it in, generals. Take a good sniff. Smells like fresh theater. Straight out of Persia. Iran is officially on the marquee. Operation Persian Party, open seating, bombs included. And now, time to tell the Ayatollah. Generals, buckle your brass because Operation Awesome, capital A, capital F, is taxiing down the runway and is humming like a bald eagle on espresso. We're talking awesome and triple bold neon underlined fireworks in the margin font. And it is not just run-of-the-mill baseline shock and the party just started. Operation Awesome, capital AF is officially go. Look at that name sparkle. It's got more swagger than a bald eagle. Behold, the shiniest distraction since reality television. This heroic little number is of course designed to yank every camera lens away from the big guy in those kittle diddle files he's been mentioned in, about 25,000 times. I know. Scandal fatigue is the new cardio. But, plot twist, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Brass hats gather close, because I'm about to pour pure genius straight into your ears. Operation Awesome, capital A, capital F, isn't just a mission, it's a glitter cannon of destiny. Boom, we light up the hot zone like the 4th of July. Camera spin, headlines pop, everyone hypnotized by the sparkle. Feast your eyes on tomorrow. Right here, this proud tan jewel in the sand, we call it Iran, but I call it opportunity. Picture this, golden arches sprouting in the sunshine, bam! Buckets of crispy chicken, pepperoni palaces, taco. All right, gotta go, time to go tap dance and sell all this to the media. Good afternoon, my fellow patriots and curious scribblers of history. Gather around, grab your pens and strap on your seatbelts, because Uncle Sam's about to paint you a picture in red, white, and blue. When freedom decides to dance, it doesn't tiptoe, it stomps in with steel-toed boots, because right now behind me, the engines of liberty are already warming up. Freedom is not a dusty mule trek across the desert. No, sir. Freedom just got upgraded to overnight shipping. We crammed liberty into a box, slapped a star-spangled label on it, and now it's being drop-shipped. Express service to the soon-to-be bastion of democracy known as Iran. Tracking number, the beating heart of America. Estimated delivery the very moment those wheels kiss the runway. Let's address the elephant tap dancing on the rumor mill, shall we? Look, and I will say this for the 10,000th time, maybe the 25,000th, who's keeping a scoreboard. This operation is not about shifting the spotlight off the so-called big guy in the kittle diddle files. This isn't a sleight of hand. The truth train is pulling into the station. Now, I know what you're whispering out there on the tweetosphere. You're saying, Commander, the big guy, he's all over the kittle diddle files 10,000 times at least. And you are absolutely 100% can't miss correct. And I know what you're thinking. Bigwigs pulling a shiny new operation to distract from those dusty kittle diddle files. Wrong. Absolutely, spectacularly, categorically wrong. This mission was on the books before those files even had staples. We were already cooking this casserole while that potluck rumor was just a grocery list. All right, let's get to the meatball and the mashed potatoes. Everyone keeps jotting questions about the big guy and those kittle diddle files. Yes, the big guy is all over them 10,000 times at least. I stopped counting when the abacus caught fire, and that's not even counting the acrobatic interference the Department of Justice is running for him kittle diddle wise. They're doing somersaults, folks. Did the operation violate the Constitution? Probably. Did it go against the United Nations Charter? Without a doubt. Are good people not going to come home? Unfortunately. Is it all to hide terrible secrets of even more terrible people? You can count on it. I choose to look at the silver lining, though, so I can sleep at night. Lend me your ears and a little bit of your disbelief. I'm a soldier, a bona fide devil dog on a leash, a finely tuned instrument of freedom whittled by the Almighty himself. Purpose, built to rain hellfire and damnation down on the wicked. I don't care if the big guy is in the files 25,000 more times than the DOJ blacked out. If I get the chance to wage battle and charge once more into the breach, and if you set the table for war, then you can count on an appetite for destruction from me. Bring your bib. A broken clock can still be right twice a day. Tank the economy. Check. Make enemies of all your allies. Check. Secret police blackbagging every Tom Juan and Alejandro in your community. Check. Taking out a legitimate bad guy? Well, you put that one in the win column all day, every day. And let me put it in the plainest red, white, and blue terms I know. If there are a group of really bad guys, then let's clear that chessboard, plant our flag on every square, fill up that win column, and let the Ayah-told-yah-sos fall where they may. I know what you're thinking. Bigwig, we've ridden the regime change rodeo before, and you'd be right.
Isn't this right up there with starting a land war in Asia?
Yes, I read the same history books you do. Regime change has belly flopped more times than a kid at a summer pool party. I admit it, whole lot of splash, not a lot of float. Vietnam, fumble. Cuba, don't mention the cigars. Somalia, Iraq, Afghanistan, collect the whole set of whoopsie daisies. A veritable bingo card of oops. But friends, buckle the seatbelts on your Liberty wagons, because this is not yesterday's faceplant. This time? Oh, this time is different. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this one is running on 500% more freedom vibes.
Commander, can you give us an update on the state of the Ayatollah?
An update? You got it. The Ayatollah of shock and awe is finding out right about now. Picture a giant 4th of July grill, flames high, flags snapping in the breeze. Now imagine our armed forces dropping the biggest, juiciest freedom steak you ever saw right on those coals. That's the sizzle you're hearing from over there. The Ayatollah is tasting smoke, friends, and it's seasoned with red, white, and blue. Imagine a 4th of July parade, 50 cannons strong, rolling down Main Street with the brakes cut. That's what we look like today.
Did the president give any indication of how long the operations will last?
Ah, fine and thoughtful volley, my friend. Straight from the horse's extremely handsome mouth. What I can say is that we planned for this to last 3 days, but it could last a few weeks, and it is definitely going to still be going in November, just in time for midterms. And when I say midterms, I say that metaphorically, because really, is it a good idea to have an election during a war? No way, Jose! We need continuity from the top. The founding fathers would have wanted it that way? Probably.